All right, welcome, Warriors. With me is Mr. Patrick Steckbeck. He is our theology teacher and Bible teacher, and also does Solar Chapel. So, Patrick, how long have you been at Annapolis, and what brought you to Annapolis?
Yeah, this is my third year at Annapolis. COVID brought lots of things brought me to Annapolis. I was in Florida, and my wife and I just wanted to move to Florida because our friends were there. And then COVID happened, and I was without a job, and I was in destitution, was praying for a school like this, and God answered my prayer. And so we moved, and I think we drove all the way from Florida all the way to here, and the next day it was teacher orientation day.
That's right, yeah.
I was smiling, and I was tired.
Completely naive as far as what you're getting into.
Yeah, exactly right. No, but it's been great, though.
Yeah.
I've loved it.
Great.
Yeah.
So you teach most of the Bible curriculum from 7 through 12.
Yeah.
Talk about the progression of each year and kind of the reason why we teach what we teach and what it kind of culminates to their senior year.
Yeah, so we start out, when I get involved, is in 7th grade after they hear a lot in grammar, right? So they come to me normally knowing just about every Bible story from the Old Testament, New Testament. So I have a lot of stuff to work with and organize. And my goal in that 7th grade class is basically to start to bring it all together and to bring a framework. So we go through the Westminster Shorter Catechism, and I'm just kind of trying to put names on everything that they kind of know, and then we go deeper into some stuff that they don't know. Mm-hmm. So that's 7th grade. So 7th grade is a lot of organizing, good arguing, good question asking, a lot of logic stuff.
Yeah.
I don't teach 8th grade, but then they do worldview, which is kind of like apologetics at the younger ages.
Mm-hmm.
I teach 9th grade Old Testament, and we're looking at themes as they start in the beginning and as they culminate in Jesus Christ. So we're kind of, again, taking those same stories that they learned in grammar, those kind of grammar pieces, and we're trying to weave together an entire story. Mm-hmm. Then we do the same thing with the New Testament. And because I'm teaching New Testament and I like Paul's letters so much, there's a sincere focus on Paul's letters in the New Testament. So we round off the scriptures, and then in 11th grade we do systematic theology, which is my favorite course to teach. And what we do is we are looking at church history, the scriptures, reason, our Christian experience, and we're trying to really form together what God is teaching us through the scriptures. And so it's deep, it's fun, it's a lot of good stuff. But ultimately, though, it culminates in apologetics, which is the discipline which is giving a rational explanation for the Christian faith. And so in there, what we try and do, we do a lot of stuff. So we do arguments for God's existence, proofs for the Bible, biblical worldview, stuff like that. But one thing that we do is we focus on trying to engage the currents of philosophy as they're expressing themselves in society. So we'll take things that are just popular, right? Like, do what makes you happy or something like that. Right. And we'll take one sentence or something like that, and we'll try and give all of its philosophical roots. And so I'm trying to teach the students to think through ideas that came before them that are influencing them so that they can be free to accept and reject and be critical. So we're trying to really train free minds.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.